Intro.
So professional. I don't know. It's too foreign. Hello everyone and welcome. I'm TheGamingBeaver and today I'm in San Diego thanks to Frontier and Planet Zoo, which is their new game. So we're about to go visit some of the animals, interact with them, and yeah, let's get right to it. And with that, we set off in a safari truck into the African exhibit. This was a huge area, which housed loads of different animals that you would find in Africa. And the ones we were looking for were the giraffes. They weren't hard to spot, I've got to tell you. But would any of them dare approach the safari truck? Yeah. You want that one?
So we'll get a little bit with her, then we'll go to east.
Is that a good one?
Get him.
Facing the right end.
I'll get him to turn in a sec. Oh, Bari, hey. Hey, come here.
I don't want your leave.
Is this okay?
Yeah, so basically what you're gonna do, take one leaf, hold it at the knob end,
Okay,
hold it up like
maybe
this,
just
and
one.
he'll come down and take it from you.
Okay.
What I recommend is kind of make a
more.
muscle, because he's gonna follow the leaf. There's a good chance you might get some tongue, but it's,
Maybe we just
That's just a highlight, really.
that's really what it is. So I'll hand these to you, hide these in your right hand, one leaf at a time in your left hand. That's it, right there.
You are very close.
So you're currently feeding Habari. He is actually our breeding male at the moment. He's about 11 years old, easily over 12 feet tall. There's about 454 grams in a pound, so he's eating a little less than half a pound of leaves, or a little less than a pound of leaves. Average giraffe can eat close to 50 pounds or more of leaves a day. So it's just this is just a small snack. So you hold him by your side, he won't take them from you. So the way they're gonna actually try to get their food is with that tongue that you're seeing right there. So average giraffe tongue, rule of thumb for the tongue of giraffes, however tall the giraffe is in feet, the tongue can be that long in inches.
Oh,
So
really? It works out that way all the time?
roughly, yeah. So if
wow.
a giraffe's gonna be up to 18 feet tall, it's about an 18-inch long tongue.
You've got a long tongue.
And you have a tiny one. Yeah, we all make observations.
The back area
Didn't like that sound there.
eating sounds.
Chewing, yeah, but it was very
Wait,
close.
wait till the burp comes, it's more fun.
Oh,
So
you're
you're-
gonna do that?
Oh, that was embarrassing.
And so with this, what you see here is he decided I'm gonna walk away.
You can edit out that burp, can't you?
Is here at the safari park, we basically do what the animals wanna do. We call it choice and control. So if he decides to stay at the truck, great, he's got that positive reward coming to him because you're feeding him. So he just went away from us to go to basically a stump full of cereal. Yeah, so there's food inside that stump. A lot of the food tribes out here are kind of looking like rocks or logs.
Ah, so they're disguised.
But they know where they are. Think about when you're eating your food, you know, you have,
Out of a tree stump,
yes.
normally.
We like to keep it authentic for you. You've got your chicken, you're probably gonna have some vegetable with it, maybe another side, a biscuit or something. You don't tend to eat everything all at once and move to the next one. So sometimes the animals, they're gonna do the same thing. Thinking about it.
I'm not listening.
Now you saw how close he was to you.
Yes,
So-
very close.
So you, how tall are you?
6'3", I think?
Okay, his head is probably about the size of your torso.
Yeah, I'm not surprised about that.
3 goals in life: get your food, don't be comfortable, reproduce. If anything weird is around, if your life is in danger, nothing else matters.
Yeah.
And when you're such a large animal on stilts, a small trip and you're on the ground, that could be your life. So basically, let's just kind of walk away if we're not feeling something. There might not be anything here that spooked him. It could be a weird smell in the air, could be, that's my guy.
That's a big one.
This is actually Kafili, this is the one that I wanted. No, Habari was the biggest one, this is his son.
Oh, okay. Second biggest.
No, Habari was the biggest one.
Second biggest.
Well,
no, son of the
up and
biggest.
coming, this is Kafili.
Kafili.
Yeah, so basically hold them in your left hand, one in your right.
Right, or else you'll eat them all. Which we
Exactly.
don't want that to happen.
Now when you're feeding, can you feel a little bit of the saliva sometimes?
I've been lucky enough to feel the saliva.
How does it
Thorns.
taste, James? Why don't
Lovely.
you try one?
I wouldn't. It's actually very bitter. I've had one before. It's not the best
Oh,
experience.
so you've tried one though?
I have tried one
So it's
before.
safe.
Well, I didn't say that. I said I've tried one. So it's not the best tasting.
Is this a better
So
side?
switch hands though. Yeah.
I gotta multitask. I can't do that.
But that really thick saliva though is the food they're eating. Thorns about, like I said, leaves about this long, thorns about that long. If you're gonna stick your face to that plant, it's going to hurt. So they use that nice long tongue, weave it around the thorns, grab the leaves they want for their diet.
Oh, right.
If they happen to get a thorn
one.
in their mouth, if they can't crunch it with their back teeth, they can coat it with that saliva so when they swallow it doesn't perforate an organ on the way down. Switch hands. So the
It doesn't matter how many times I keep
the reason why
forgetting to do it.
switching the hands is the single leaf is the closest to him, so you don't have to reach across, and he doesn't reach across as well.
Ah, okay. Oh, yeah, that was a rough tongue. That is nothing like my tongue.
No, but
Is your tongue like that?
That's a personal question.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
So if you're gonna be trying to grab something from the trees, you can have a butter tongue, nice and smooth, and get no grip. Versus the rough tongue, it's kind of like sandpaper. You're able to get that grip and pull the leaf that you want.
So what would happen if an untrained giraffe, and we try to do this with them?
They could swing their head, which could cause injury. But with that, he's training you too.
I know, yeah, I can see.
So they could swing their
Feed
head
me
and hurt
faster.
you. But what we would do is, like with me as the guide, I'm back here, I'm watching him, I'm watching you. He's good right now. If he starts showing either signs of agitation or he starts pushing his head more into the truck,
Right.
we either try to ask him to move back or we just move to take ourselves completely out of that situation. And so the more that you keep the pattern going of positive, positive reinforcement, the more he's gonna realize, oh, this is how it's done. I'm gonna continue to do that. So hold your leaves by your side for 1 sec. Let me see if I can get some tongue for you.
Oh, lovely.
You get some. So they've got some tongue to them.
I was going to say that wasn't 18 inches, you said?
Up to.
Up to.
So obviously if you have a younger giraffe, smaller giraffe,
Are
you
you-
probably have a smaller tongue.
You asking for faster? It's a symbiotic relationship. You tell me how fast you want me to pull these leaves out. And I'll do it.
Then who's running that training session?
You're right. I'm being trained by a giraffe.
Yeah, you are. So being that he's right now doing well, now he's not quite doing. So what I ask you is hold your leaves by your side. You should back up for me.
Some lovely warm breath.
And reinforce it right now, leaf right here.
Okay.
So he backed up. That's a reward for doing what I asked him to do. What I was saying is you always want to end on a positive note. So being that he's doing this so well right now, it's great. Let's end it there versus potentially him deciding
until
I
it
don't
gets
want to do.
impatient and
This is one of the biggest draws for caravan safaris when you come to safari park is how cool is this?
yeah, it's awesome. So there you have it. We got to see cheetahs, giraffes, rhinos as well. I actually haven't done that while filming this, but maybe I'll splice that in for you. But if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, and until next time, I'll see you. But wait, there's more. The next day, me, Dre, Baron, and Corrales went to the San Diego Zoo to see what kind of animals we could find there.
As you can see, here is a pig.
There was everything from giant alligators to a fishing cat. I'm very sorry to report I didn't see it catch a fish though. Even though the San Diego Zoo is smaller than the San Diego Safari Park, they still had a huge variety of animals here. You could sit in on some amazing animal performances, where you could learn more about the creatures, and hey, I'll show some right now. We can learn together.
You will notice that her body is very slinky. That gives her that agility. Very agile up at heights. She's got very short and stubby legs. And again, that's another feat that they use to help them to balance in the water. There we go. Beautiful 6 to 8 foot jump. Makes it look completely effortless. Now these cats can jump 10, 15 feet. In fact, they've been known to jump 20, 30 feet down from the canopy of the trees onto the backs of their prey.
As well as special interactions, which let you get a little bit closer to the animals. And I mean close.
Oh, okay. That's a watch. No, don't. It's probably going for it. Oh, okay. Okay.
And they also had a mini aquarium enclosure there. So I wasn't going to pass that up, obviously. And then we discovered the most impressive thing this zoo had to offer.
You gotta have the pickle popping up down there.
Oh.
Yeah, come on, man. You gotta show how big Papa's pickle really is.
And why not end on the most adorable animal I ever saw while I was there? So cute.
Her mouth only opens about 2 to 3 inches. So it's just enough space for that tongue to slide out, gather all those bugs, bring it back into her mouth, and then she can use the 8 molars in the back of her mouth to start grinding them all up and start that process going. All right, Zola, we're gonna do this one more time over here for the cameras. Show them what you got. Very nice. Very good. So you can use everything. All you just do is stick it in and out, and all those bugs just stick right to her tongue.
So a massive thank you to Frontier for inviting me out there. I had a great time, even though I was a little bit ill for the majority of it. But hopefully you guys didn't even notice that. But if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.